next number is stand-up comedy ED, the LLB, by Eleanor Dennis.
Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? That was really high maintenance. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to rearrange again. My name's Eleanor. I am in 2L. And up until this point in law school, you know, when I started, I thought that I would wake up every day and I would feel like Elle Woods, you know, from Legally Blonde. But increasingly, I wake up and I feel like Elijah Woods from The Hobbit. Just scared, confused, lost. Seriously though, things have changed a lot, I think, since first year. First of all, in 2L, that was the first year that I got my first wrinkle, and I have trans-extended property to thank for that. This is also the first year that I feel like I kind of, sort of understand footnotes, and that is thanks, I have to say, to the 9th edition of the Site Guide, but mostly because there's so many typos in it that it's just so comforting to read. I'm no longer scared of it. Sorry. With my journal this year, we had our worst ever article to edit. And it's because the author decided to include over 300 footnotes. He was like, if there was the James Franco of the law world, it would be him. Actually, wait, I think we have the James Franco of the law world. Professor Antaki, are you here tonight? Yeah, love Blow, sorry, I don't think he's here. This year, the LSA has also really been stepping up their game, I feel. You know, there's like free coffee all the time. They have this fancy logo, which was on the screen before. But they decided, I don't know why, to put it on the center of the hood of the sweaters, so that every time you put on the hood, it looks like you're part of the Illuminati. Has anyone else noticed that? I don't know whose decision that was. Yeah, thank you. This year is also a year where I find that a lot of students are now adding each other onto LinkedIn. And for those who don't go to McGill Law students' LinkedIn profiles are like works of art. They really are. And whenever someone adds me, I'm so excited. And so I click on their profile, mostly just to see if their headshot is better than the free one that I got in the Leacock basement, you know? And I'm going through their list of like very impressive law-related jobs. And I'm counting, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, are you 60 years old? How have you had the time, sage up child, to accomplish all of these things? That's offensive to me. Because my LinkedIn profile is where lawyers just go to die. Like, you know how you can have like a title, it says your name and then your occupation? Well, I recently changed mine to Eleanor Dennis, law student, or whatever. But up until that point, if you guys ever Googled me, which you would not, the best I had was just Eleanor Dennis, barista. And that's true. This is also the first year that I decided to write a term paper. And no one told me that it would be so much work for so little payoff. But I've never really been able to relate to like what it must be like to be a mother, you know? Up until the term paper, because I imagine it's a lot like breastfeeding, because it just sucks the life out of you. It's a one-liner, I don't know. You need a couple to like make it flow. Thank you. Since I'm in 2L now, we're now on the list for all the Cool So Stage emails, which is just horrific to get them all the time, especially if you're like me and you're like, hell no. Because all of them, they're sent with such urgency, and the dates are bolded, you know what I mean? And so they send all of these emails, and they're all like so urgent. They say like, last chance to sign up, spots filling up for this, spots filling up for that, and I'm like, oh my God, I choose nothing. I choose death. Death would be better. It's like, you know when you're talking to a guy on Tinder, but he's only in town for like one night? And so he's like, we have to hang out tonight, there's so much pressure. He's like, it's now or never. And you're like, oh my God, never. Thank you. Easiest decision of my life. Another email that we all get all the time is, you know those emails that say like, découvrez le French side de McGill? And it's like every month where McGill just apologizes for how Anglophone it is, and no one clicks on it. But last week I was like, I need more material. So I clicked on it, and just to see, I'm like, you know what, maybe there is the French side. Like maybe I've just been missing it. And it's a list of like French culture events that they put on. And one of the events, I swear to God, was titled Atelier d'initiation Wikipédia. And it involved students being invited to go to the library, create accounts on Wikipedia, and translate McGill's pages into French. And the event lasted 2 days because only one person attended, and it was me. Have you guys ever seen that show, Catfish, where like creepy dudes online take on other identities? I feel like McGill Law is just a natural expert at it, you know? Because our Wikipedia pages, I would know, are just like, mwah, perfection. But when all of the Cégep students come in from Collège Brébeuf and they're expecting bilingualism, they come in and we greet them with open arms and we're like, tricked ya. Now, I know that like everyone picks on Anglophones, and I'm obviously clearly an Anglophone, but I do think that it's just good comedy, you know? Because all the French students are like, yes, and the English students are like, kill us, and it's a good balance. It makes sense. So last year when I performed, I did like a little song at the end, and I created an alter ego for myself, an alternate identity, and her name, my name's Eleanor, was 1L Ellen. But now I'm in 2L, and 2L Ellen doesn't sound very good. So I was inspired by, I think a lot of acts tonight were as well, by the pressing LLB JD controversy debate hot topic. So I'm Eleanor Dennis, ED. So the song that I created is ED the LLB. And I'll set it up and then we'll go. High maintenance, I'm so sorry. Can we hear that, kind of? Cheap ukulele, but it makes sense, kind of? All right. I totally killed the vibe with how long this took, sorry. ED the LLB, we think it's cute. Okay. Hopefully. I'm a full-time student gonna study law. I'm going to McGill, yeah, it's a bit bourgeois. Got my parents proud of me and they call me ED. Believing in the law with a special degree. Transystemia is a mode de vie. I don't see what anyone can see in anything else. But an LLB in here is like a dream come true. Do I speak French? I say yes, I do. All the firms are gonna wanna hire me for my LL. Been going to events with the other law schools. They're acting kinda rude as if they think they're cool. It must be a mistake, they don't know that I'm ED. The LL better talk to students from UFT. I sit down with them, but they get up to leave. I'm ED, why won't you guys sit with me? Their J decided it was just a misunderstanding. They probably just don't understand our ending. I don't see what anyone can see in anything else but an LLB and applying for international jobs. They said my degree would help me abroad. McGill will send a letter explaining me and my LL. Been a couple months and I haven't heard back. Starting to think that it's this LLB crap. What's the difference between us and UFT? It's the LLB. Beep 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 beep. Windsor's a JD, Osgood's a JD, even Trinity Western was gonna get a fucking JD. Now I don't see what anyone can see in anything else but a jurist. Give us that D. Thank you.